Do you think that it's a mistake bringing John Gibbons back for next year? And do you think there's any doubt that he will be back? Would there be a change of Alex Anthopoulos' mind? Do you think it's possible between now and the start of next year?
Well, how do you go back on your word and give him a ringing endorsement? In my opinion, what's going to if anything happens, if one goes, they both go. They tied themselves to one another, and we haven't heard much from Paul Beeston in that regard. He's kind of been staying in the shadows, and I think he's caused separation amongst themselves for that reason alone. Is that Alex gave John a ring endorsement of support, and he's our manager going forward. And when that happens, that you definitely tie yourself to him. So it could be a short spring for both of them, or coming into next year if they don't get out of the gates reasonably quick and start having some immediate success. It could be a big change right down all the way down through the lineup, through management. It could cause some serious ripple effects. But having a temporary general manager or trying to find a general manager now in the off season, these are all things that is the disarray that could cause could be irreparable going into next season if some changes like that are made now. They can't make those changes. They have to have stability. The Jays have had 3 managers in the last 4 years, and if you can't have that and try to put a winning field or a winning team on the field.
Well, I would agree with that, except I don't know that necessarily this system they have in place is going to work. I'm of the belief that you go back, Paul, and I know you were around. You and I talked when I was in a different location before about J.P. Ricciardi. A lot of people, by the time he left, it was good riddance. Thank God he's gone. He was awful. I would argue Alex is by far a worse general manager than he is. If you look at their record, every year it's gotten worse with this guy, and I have no reason to believe it'll be any better next year. I really believe that with Alex Anthopoulos, he's been getting away as the golden boy. He's a young guy. He doesn't have enough experience. He's way too much into the sabermetrics. Defensively, this is an awful team, and I think every move he's made, with the one exception being the Vernon Wells deal, has been a disaster. I don't know how you keep going with the guy.
Well, that's a very strong opinion. You make decisions as a general manager, I assume, as what's going to give me the best opportunity to win. And when those deals don't work out or they're living not up to the expectation that's placed upon them being the players, that's not on you. You made the decision. Everybody in baseball was under the same fleecing that we all were. Jays are going to be number one. They're going to win the division and a World Series contender. And what happened? Nothing. I mean, you couldn't be farther from the truth from that. So those moves that have been made were done with the right intentions. Unfortunately, the payoff wasn't what was expected. And at the end of the day, this is a business of accountability. And if you're not being accountable and you're not putting the product on the field that needs to be that's expected of you, then you're not doing your job, and ultimately that leads to the firing.